Hello beautiful soul lights, welcome to my channel. This is a simple somatic meditation that you can do on your own. I'm going to provide very simple audio only guides for you to look inward, listen, at the same time release your emotional holding. And the theme for today is detachment. Detaching from reality does not mean not caring. We need to detach to protect our boundaries, to draw clearer emotional lines. We care, but we cannot be too invested to the point of allowing ourselves to be disturbed by it. Hence, detachment is important because it allows us to, while we care, we are also able to continue to carry on with other things in our daily lives or other aspects of our lives with boundaries and clarity, that our emotions do not get muddled up. So to start, get yourself a comfortable stool or chair with a firm surface, one that allows you to sit more upright, that gives a good support to your pelvis and to your spine. Today's somatic meditation practice will be breath-led. You can close your eyes or keep your gaze soft. Bring your attention to your belly button. As you inhale, feel how it is slowly moving out. And as you exhale, feel how it is slowly drawing in or not. Just sit and observe your belly button from your mind and your perception. Allowing yourself to focus totally on your belly button and nothing else. It will help us to direct our mind to one point. And we're going to be breathing by keeping our mind and our perception on this one point. Take an inhalation and deliberately bring your belly button out. I say bring because it's a deliberate action. We are going to accentuate the movement. Just exhale casually, normally. Let's repeat. Inhale and slowly. Imagine your belly button being brought out. And just exhale the way you normally do. One more time. Inhale. Belly button coming out. Because your abdominal area is gently expanding, filling with air. And just exhale the way you normally do. Now let's turn the attention the other way now. Just do a normal inhalation. And as you exhale this time, just feel like there is one little finger gently bringing your belly button in. Again, a normal casual inhalation and exhale, feeling like a little finger gently nudging or bringing your belly button in. And one more, inhale. And exhale, belly button going in. And release. To detach ourselves from any situation, from anything at all, we need to be able to direct the mind, because at the beginning, detachment is an effort. So we are training our minds and ourselves to be more intuitive with the effort. And as time goes by, detachment becomes the way we manage our world, our inner world, and the external world around us. Let's continue. We're going to do a longer inhalation and a long exhalation. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And you can even feel like your exhalation is longer than your inhalation. Inhale, belly expanding, and your belly button slowly comes up as it did just now. And exhale through the mouth, making an O shape and drawing your belly button in. And release. Again. Inhale, expanding your belly button. Exhale, draw your belly button in and try to make it longer. You might feel like you have a hollowing out sensation and your belly button begin to draw into a point where your abdominal feels like it is curving in. That is what we want. Now, of course, you're going to release, bringing the belly button back to where it was. And inhale again. This time, see if you can expand and bring your belly button further front. And exhale through the mouth, drawing your belly button in slowly. Make the exhalation slightly longer than your inhalation. And release. If you feel like your exhalation is more or less the same length as your inhalation, that's still okay. But we try to accentuate, prolong the exhalation, because we are preparing for the breath we're going to do next. One more time. Inhale, expanding your belly out, drawing your belly button out. Exhaling through the mouth here, drawing your belly button in, hollowing out your belly more now. Take a long exhalation and release. Now let's move on to the next breath work. Sit quietly and see how you feel. If you feel you need to catch a few breaths here in between, please do so. There is no hurry. There is no need to rush. And just whenever you're ready, or if you need more time, you can also pause this video for a while before you continue. And if you're ready, we're going to do the third breath work. Check if you're still seated upright, if your pelvis is still supporting your spine. Has your spine moved more forward or backward? Has your pelvis curled a little too much behind the sit bones? Try to prop yourself up. And once you have done so, just sit and do a few easy breaths first. Whenever you breathe, feel yourself sitting a little bit more upright. Have a mental picture of sitting more upright and allow the micro shifts to happen in your body. Now then, take an inhalation. Expand your abdominal, bringing your belly button out. And when you exhale, exhale up to 80% only. Drawing your belly button in, exhaling through the mouth, stop. We're going to do one more exhalation to finish up the 20%. Drawing it further and squeeze your exhalation. If you make a slight sound, that is really good, because I'm going to let you listen to the sound I make when I do the double exhalation. You can do it with me. Inhale, belly button out. Exhale, and drawing your belly button in, exhaling through the mouth. Hold. The second exhalation. And release. I'll make it more deliberate, and you can do it with me. Inhale. Exhale. This is better because I'm not talking through it, but you can hear it. When I'm not making a sound means I'm inhaling. Again, let's repeat. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Now just take a few casual breathing in and out, because in case you're not used to this way of breathing, you might feel you need more air in between as a transition. That is normal. So while you're doing that, I'll explain that when I start to exhale, I won't be making much sound in the first 80%. And when I pause, you probably can't hear it. And then you will hear the last 20% of that deeper squeezing breath. That is a guide. You don't have to follow my pace, but just to let you know, it takes a little bit more energy to exhale out the last 20%, to exhale completely, so that you know you need to kind of bring your internal system, your diaphragm, your abdominal, your chest cavity into a squeezing motion, perceived squeezing motion, and just squeeze out the final bit of air. Then you can breathe fuller. Let's do it again. Let's inhale, expanding the belly, drawing the belly button out. Exhale, start to bring your belly button into 80%. And the last 20%. Let's repeat this 3 more times at your own pace. You may not see it, but I'll be doing it with you, and you might hear my last 20% exhalation. But take it at your own pace. Let's start. Inhale. Release. Take your time. If you have finished, just take a few easy breaths in between as a transition. Or just take your time to finish up the breathing cycle. Let's do another cycle of the same double exhalation breath work. Inhaling, expanding your belly. And exhale. Inhaling and exhale. One more. Take a few easy breaths. So this time you might hear that the sound of my second exhalation is a little bit different. I didn't do anything different other than going deeper. When I go deeper, the sound of my exhalation just ended up that way. You don't have to try to follow. Now, I'm not going to say anything at all this time. Take it at your own pace. We're going to do one more cycle. You might just hear my second exhalation. If you like to be totally silent about this, as in not hear anything from me, if you prefer to have a quiet surrounding and not hear anything from me, as you do this third cycle on your own, you can always mute this part of the audio. Let's start at your own pace, 3 times. Remember to exhale through the mouth. And release. Take a few easy breaths here. Yes, I say I won't be saying anything, but I had to remind you to exhale through the mouth because I know that some of you will forget along the way. I just know it. I want to add one more dimension to this same breath work. When we talk about detachment, we create boundaries, and that is why we did the double exhalation, so that when we exhale, we are intuitively expelling the toxins in the body or any energy or any thoughts that we have absorbed from our surroundings. We want to be our own person, and detachment allows us to also be more authentic, more into ourselves. And that means releasing all that don't belong to us. So in this last cycle, we do the same breath work, but this time, have a mental picture in your mind. Is something bothering you? A situation, a person, or a conversation that just can't stop playing in your mind? And as you exhale, the first exhalation, imagine yourself exhaling the situation, what's in your mind, out. And in that second exhalation, feel like the last bit of it is being squeezed out of you. Just imagine it, leaving you, your body, your mind, your heart, completely. Of course, breathe and take it at your own time. Whenever you're ready, you can begin, and I'll do it with you. I'm continuing with 3 more breaths. You take your own time. Take your time, or if you have finished, just take a few easy breaths. When we detach, we do so in its entirety. You can come back to this practice, and this time you can visualize or bring to mind something that's bothering you, something else, and do the same. Double exhalation to expel it from your system. This is not only intuitive, as in it trains the body to feel, to sense that thought, that feeling you have isn't so good for you and it's meant to leave the body. But it's also ritualistic that once you exhale, you're telling yourself that that is not good, not welcome in your body. You can sit and introspect what came to your mind. Sit with the feeling you have in the body. And as you do that, just inhale and exhale as evenly as possible. Let your inhalation be long and gentle, and your single exhalation the same, contemplating the thought or feeling you chose to exhale out. And maybe you may be exhaling a different thought in the first exhalation and a different one in the second exhalation, or you intend on one thought or feeling, but you end up having a blurry vision of or blurry feeling of different feelings. It's all okay. But when we focus on one, we just become more intentional. That's the only thing. And it takes practice. Continue to just sit and contemplate. Or if you like, you can lay down on somewhere that is supported, like the floor. Roll out your yoga mat or just lay down if your floor is not too cold or cold at all. Just rest, and once you are laid down, just allow your mind to fully settle in. And the same introspective thought might come and go. Let it. Just letting it drift. We are no longer thinking about what we exhaled just now. We are allowing ourselves to be in our own container. With that, I'm gonna close this audio-only podcast today. Thank you very much for being present with me. Thank you. Thank you for this practice that we did together. Feel free to return to this. Feel free to return to this practice at any time, any day. Keep shining your light, and I will see you or be with you again real soon. Take care and have a lovely day.